Hey guys, KOG1 here with another Pokemon Showdown battle for you guys. Same team as the previous video. First glance at his team, I see that especially defensive Cresselia, um, potential sweeper Sceptile, which is fairly annoying, but I know Magmortar will be able to outspeed and take it out. Um, Aerodactyl is always annoying. I just got to find out if it's sturdy nature or not. So I think I'm just going to go ahead, lead out with the Steelix, try to get my rocks up. So let's get into it. He starts with this. He leads with this Cresselia. Thinking about Toxicking this thing just because it will get annoying later on in the game, most likely. So I'm going to lead off with the Toxic, and he actually goes for the Trick. I did not see that coming at all. So yeah, I'm just going to Toxic it. He has the lefties now. I'm not really sure what he wants to go for. So I'm just going to go into my Crawdaunt. I know it can pretty much wall anything it has. And he actually goes for the Ice Beam. Crits me 33%, so I resist that nicely, showing that he doesn't have much special attack investment, most likely. Thinking he might go for another trick, I'm going to set up a sub. And he actually goes for a charge beam as I set up my sub. That's why I really wanted to run leftovers on this thing, because you don't get many substitutes out of it. Originally I was running the expert belt, which did okay, but overall it didn't help. I know standard sets run the life orb, but I don't like life orb because once again you don't get many substitutes up, and I want to get as many as possible. At this point, Toxic is racking up, so I know Waterfall will definitely be able to KO it from this range, or even Crunch for that matter. Actually, I'm going to go for stupid. I'm thinking he's part flying and will do neutral damage for the Crunch, but it's going to be super effective. Take him out. I probably cannot outspeed this entire team with only the +1 speed. So he's probably going to send in. He actually sent in the Entei. He actually obviously has the extreme speed, so I'm just going to go ahead and send in my Steelix. Save Crawdaunt for later. So now I'm going to go ahead and set up my rocks. I don't really care about this intake because I know my Magmortar can take it out quite easily. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and set up my stuff rocks. I guess he was predicting me to go for a Toxic, but no, I'm just going to go straight for the stuff rocks. I know these things carry Earth Power and Fire Blast. Not really sure which one he wants to go for. I'm not ready to sack my Steelix just yet. So I know Dusknoir can take either or, so I'm just going to go ahead and send him out just to scout what he wants to do. And he actually goes for the Ice Beam. So I guess he was expecting to switch into Galvantula or something. I don't know. But I just go into him. I'm just going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, I guess, because that's really the only good thing. I could go for the Pursuit, but it probably wouldn't do much. These things are usually quite bulky. So I'm just going to go on the Will-O-Wisp, expecting him to switch out. But he's probably going to go into his Entei. Nope, he stays in and goes for the Earth Power. So I'm going to go for the Will-O-Wisp, get the burn. Earth Power does 43%. Not sure if that's min-max damage. So I'm just going to take a risk, stay in, go for a Pain Split. So yeah, let's see what happens here. And I live with 1%, thank you, Dusknoir. And I go for that Pain Split, recover plenty HP back. At this point, I think Shadow Sneak plus Burn will be able to kill him. I'm not sure if it resists it, to be honest, but I'm going to go for it anyway, see what I can do. And it crits him, don't know if it mattered. He actually does not resist it. I'm able to lift the T-Bolt, and Burn is going to kill that Needle Queen, so that's really good. I'm up 6-4. But I've blown early leads before, so this isn't a guaranteed victory for me. He sends in his Rotom. Not really sure what this thing wants to do. He's probably just going to go for the Shadow Ball, so... But he may predict me to do that, but I think Steelix can basically wall anything he wants to go for. And he does go for the Shadow Ball. And I take that okay, I guess, being that I resisted it, but that shows me that it's choice back, that it does 30% damage. and I'm assuming that it is specs. I'm thinking about going for the gyro ball, knowing that I'm way slower than anything on this team. So yeah, and he goes for another shadow ball, saying that he probably is specs. Well, actually no, he's losing HP, so he's life orb, which is really weird. But at this point, I'm just gonna go ahead and leave my Steelix in to die. Even if I am scarfed, I do still don't outspeed this Rotom. But I'm just hoping that with the life orb damage, he's going to be able to kill himself off. Yeah, I'm just going to let Steelix die, because I know he's going to die to the life orb. Well, not die to the life orb, but do a pretty decent chunk to the life orb. So now I can send out my Dusknoir for the Shadow Sneak, and if he tries to switch out and come back in, he'll just die from the rocks. So just go for the Shadow Sneak, take out that thing. And now I'm up 5-3, and now he's just got a speedy Pokemon left, which are all his threats, and I basically lost all my walls already. Not really sure what this Entei wants to do, and I don't know what he is. He went for the extreme speed and then switched out, and I didn't see any life orb damage, so he's not life orbed obviously. So he could still be choice banded or even scarfed. I don't think he would be scarfed though. I really don't want to switch into my Magmortar just yet, and I don't want. But so I guess I can let Dusknoir die, because I think Magmortar can wall anything Sceptile wants to do. Basically, I want to keep my Magmortar alive, knowing that he can KO anything, or outspeed anything rather. So I'm just going to go for a Shadow Sneak. I don't know, because I'm pretty sure Flare Blitz is going to kill me from that range. So I'm just going to go ahead and go for the Shadow Sneak, get some type of damage in, and he goes for the Flare Blitz, like I said, able to KO me. And then he's going to take some damage. So now I'm going to get the safe switch into my Magmortar. Flamethrower's not going to hit this thing very hard, and neither is. So I'm thinking of just going for the HP ground. It can't hit the Sceptile, but I don't think people are going to expect the HP ground, so I'm going to go for it. And it almost KOs it, but it doesn't. He goes for another Flare Blitz. Wow, that does a lot. So that definitely confirms he was banded. And now he's going to send in his Sceptile. I'm just going to send in my Crawdon as Death Fodder. I know he's not going to be able to do anything against an Aerodactyl or the Sceptile. He goes for the Aerobatics. Aerobatics, what am I saying? And he uses up his Flying Gems, proving to me that he's not scarfed. So I know this Magmortar is going to be able to outspeed, take it out with the Flamethrower, no problem. But he actually is faster than me, which is crazy. But that's fine. He's going to go for the Earthquake. I guess I'll just go ahead and send in the Aerodactyl. Go for the Fly. And he still outspeeds me. That's upsetting. I really thought I would be able to outspeed this Sceptile. He goes for a Source Dance. I don't know why. I think Fly's going to be able to kill him from that range. So that was kind of silly on his part. But now he's going to send in his Aerodactyl. I really don't know what this thing is weak to, but obviously it's weak to rocks if it does a quarter damage. He may be scarfed. That's the only thing I'm afraid about. But I'm going to go for the Stone Edge anyway, being that that's really my only viable move. But he does outspeed, and he hits the Stone Edge, and he reveals that he's life orbed. So basically I'm banking on a miss of the Stone Edge, because it's obviously going to kill me. It's super effective. So I'm just going to go for the Thunder. But no, he hits the Stone Edge, and that's a good game. 1-0 victory for him. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching.